Shop. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shop are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Living a lifestyle.
Someone will be with you. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath, but keep waiting. You don't have anything better to do.
You know, at First and People's Bank, you don't have to wait for an answer. The decision makers are at the bank, and the friendly tellers are always ready to wait on you. First and People's Bank, the home office. Member Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitute. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the Tri-State. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and Canonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Hey, fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
Back here on Countdown to Kickoff on the Cool Hits Sports Network. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight. A few technical issues there. We had to work out on the stream, but everything looks to be good to go now, we hope. And we're happy to have everybody with us here this evening. Tonight's game is brought to you by J.D. Flooring of Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. To the good folks at J.D. Flooring. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and a main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. That's the Greenup County Public Library. All first downs tonight are brought to you in part by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, to the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. All touchdowns and visits to the Orange Zone for the Rams tonight brought to you in part by Dr. Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic. When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. 606-473-5151. Our timeouts tonight are brought to you in part by Music and Miller Funeral Home in Greenup and Ashland, where they've been family operated for 70 years. Give them a call at 606-473-0099 in Greenup or 606-324-2141 in Ashland, or visit them at mfhfuneralhome.com. Also tonight, this game is brought to you in part by Crazy Lady Cabins and Pizza, 254 Mile Road in Rush. Visit them at crazyladycabins.com. That's crazy with a K, and like them on Facebook. How about James Do It Best Hardware, located on Scott Street in Olive Hill, open Monday through Friday 8 to 6, Saturdays 8 to 4, proud supporters of high school athletics. And by Sargent's Tires, located at US 23 and Hoods Creek Pike, as well as the other location at 13th Street in Ashland. Great prices on tires and quality automotive work at Sargent's Tires in Ashland. So the Rams tonight, getting things ready to roll here against the Sayre Spartans, and a trip to the state semifinals on the line for the winner of this matchup. If the RPI, everything plays out the way that it's set up right now, it would set the winner of this game playing Kentucky Country Day, the number one team in the RPI out of Louisville, and then the winner of the Middlesboro and Pikeville game would travel to Campbellsville for the trip to Kroger Field. All right, we'll take our final break. When we come back, we get just a little bit over 2 minutes to go here in pregame. We'll have our coin toss and get you ready for kickoff. It's the Rams and the Spartans for a trip to the state semifinals. And our coverage continues after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration, that was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now with ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/find your career.
Back in the Nissan Titan broadcast booth here in Lexington, Sayre, as we get you ready for tonight's matchup with the Rams and the Spartans. Let's meet our officiating crew for this evening's game. Our referee is Jimmy Cecil. Our umpire is Nathan Hall. The linesman is Chad Hall. The line judge, Daniel Harless. The back judge, John Preston. Side judge, Jason Westensteit. And the field judge is Marty Gibson. Rams in the white tops, orange bottoms, orange lids tonight. Spartans in the navy blue tops, white bottoms with the white lids. Orange numerals for the Rams, gold numerals for the Spartans. Mike Sammons in his 10th season, making his trip out with his team, a record of 94-37, 22-9 in postseason play for the 10th year head coach for the Rams. Raceland getting ready to play game number 1017 in their storied history career, approaching nearly 100 years. That's coming up very soon. They're 594, 388, and 34 in those 1,016 contests that have been played so far. And a big win here tonight will put them on the road in Black Friday turkey. So the Spartans have won the toss, and they want the football. So Luke Pennington and his crew will get things rolling and try to push this Lexington Sayre team into the state semifinals. You're looking at the RPI, it was 0.003 of a percentage point that decided this outcome of the Rams being on the road against Sayre here this evening. So Sayre was at a .69424. Raceland was at a .69149. And due to that, Raceland's on the road, and Lexington Sayre gets to play home here this evening. First ever meeting between these two programs. Raceland trying to make it 3 consecutive regional championships in a row. With a win here tonight, that's what they would do as they make one more trip closer to getting back to that state championship berth they've been eagerly awaiting. Rams played into the state title game for the first time ever back in 2017. They lost to Beechwood, and then last season falling to Pikeville on the carpet down in Lexington. So Talon Stanley will put it on the tee. He'll kick it from left to right as I view it here high atop the tailgate of the Nissan Titan. Kickoff comes to the near sideline, fielded there and lost. And then the Rams are going to swallow it up and make a big hit right inside the 20. And I will do my best to give you everything that I can see. And honestly, there's not a lot I can see right now because there's people standing and the players standing right in front of where I am. So looks like they're going to put him at the 18-yard line. And the Spartans will start first down and 10. Cool and crisp evening, 55 degrees at kickoff. Cloudy skies hanging over top. Pennington wants to throw on first down. Rifles it out to the far sideline. He's got his man Kaufman there. He makes the grab, and Noah Wallace closes him off after a nice gain there on first down. Take him out to the gain of 8 on the play. Out to the 26-yard line. Make it second down 2. Nose of the football on the far sideline. Pennington from the gun, a wing back, 2 receivers left. Braden Webb making his first start in quite some time. Back in their linebacking position. 4 hats across the line for the Rams. Pennington turns, gives it off to his tailback. He'll come off the left edge and get swallowed up there. That was Travis Smith on the carry. He'll get it out to put him at the 34 on a gain of 8. The first down of the ball game. Smith on the season, 96 carries for 587 yards, 6 touchdowns, averaging 49 yards a contest. Clock is resting for some reason for the officials to change out of football. So 1 second under the 11-minute mark. And still waiting on the official. Now we're getting a stoppage in play. Minute and 1 second into this ball game, and already found mass confusion. So now the White Hat making a trip over to have a conversation with Mike Sammons. I believe what we were talking about is possibly the play clock is not operational. It's when he turned and pointed toward the 25-second clock. Both are operational, or at least have 25 seconds on them, but that was the first thing that he pointed toward. So we'll see how things play out as this one gets rolling. So first down and 10 for the Spartans. They've got the ball out to their own 34-yard line. They'll wind the clock, and we go back to play. Pennington from the gun. Hand off to his tailback. Smith finds a crease off the left edge and gets upended just shy of the 40. They'll put him at the 39-yard line. Again, a 5, second down 5. Near side hash mark for the Spartans. Averaging 332 total yards of offense on the season. 129 on the ground, though, trying to establish a little bit of a running game. That's something Coach Sammons talked about in the pregame. So they like to go run, and then try to hit you with a big home run ball. The junior, 47 touchdowns on the season. Wants to throw, slings it out to the far sideline. He's got Kaufman there, and he can't hang on to it. The pass falls incomplete, brings up third down and 5. Rams on the season on third down, 33.6% of the time that they've allowed it to be converted. This will be a huge stop here for the Rams if they can get the Spartans off the field and get that offense out there on the first series of the ball game. They need to get it out to the 44-yard line to move the sticks. Kaufman will come on the boundary left. They'll put Slayball in motion. He'll move back to the right. Pennington fires it near sideline. Kaufman's got it there. He's hit as he catches it, as Austin McKee will come up and make the stop, but that'll move the sticks and another first down. They'll take him down to the 44-yard line at the gain of 17. Second first down of the ball game for the Spartans. Pennington turns, looks to the sideline. Play clock is operational now. They'll give it off to Smith, and Smith's hit in the backfield. Tyson getting him around the ankles. Good pressure there by the senior linebacker to get inside. Loss of about a half of a yard on the play brings up second down 10. Seventh play of the drive coming up for the Spartans on this snap. They've burned 3 minutes plus on this series. Tight end attached left. Pennington with an offset pistol. Flings it out to Slayball in the flat. Slayball makes the grab, turns upfield, and gets tackled out of bounds on the far sideline, but that's going to move the sticks for another Spartans first down. Trying to see how far they've taken it down. Looks like to the 16. Best I can tell. It'll be first down and 10 from the 16 from the far side hash mark. They've actually put it at the 25. So Pennington pumps, launches it, going toward the back corner of the end zone, and he's got his man there who holds it in for the touchdown. That's Kaufman who makes the grab with 8:44 to play in the first period, and the Spartans strike first. 6-0, they lead. Beautiful ball there from Pennington as he slings touchdown number 48 on the season. 23rd touchdown for Kaufman as they threw it over top of Bryson Rousey. And they dent the scoreboard with an early drive that ends in 6 points. So Carson Graves, sophomore kicker, 53 of 62 on PAT attempts. Rams jump. We'll see if Coach Pennington waves it off, and that's what they're going to do. So they will decline the penalty. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and it's good. 7-0 our score. Spartans in front. Back for more after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Fair choice. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitute. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the Tri-State. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Painesville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Hey, fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA. 7-0 Sayre leading Raceland. So we welcome you back here in Lexington. High kickoff. As the Rams put it on the turf, that ball is still loose, and did the Rams come up with it? They did. So the Rams avoiding a disastrous start after falling behind 7-0 as Browning put it on the deck, and they're going to have the ball inside the 10. It looks like they're going to put it at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Rams and the offense. Well, he put the man in motion, keeps it himself, and goes right up the gut for a gain on first down.
Give him a gain of 4 on the play after the 15 and make it 2nd down and 6. That last drive for the Spartans, 8 plays, 82 yards, 3 minutes, 15 seconds they used. And the opening drive of the ball game goes to the end zone for a touchdown. Wallace in the backfield now with Lundy. They take to give to Wallace. And Wallace gets wrestled to the ground and a high tackle around the top of the helmet. So we have 3rd down. So no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Rams. 39.6% of the time they've converted on 3rd downs. 40 of 101 on the season. Lundy from the gun, an offset pistol. And a penalty marker flies on the near sideline. And we got a neutral zone infraction on the Spartans, so that's going to move it forward 5 and make it 3rd and 1. So put the ball out to the 20. And this one's a much more manageable 3rd down conversion attempt, as now Jackson Heighton moves into the backfield with Lundy. In the right pocket of the senior quarterback on 3rd down and 1. Lundy's going to keep it himself. He'll lower the shoulder. Slayball meets him in the hole, but Lundy will push the pile forward and move it for a red 8RX Pharmacy 1st down and 10 for the Rams. Slayball, the man that was there to slow him down, but Lundy in that big bodied frame, 215 pounds, 6'3". They'll take him out to the 22-yard line. Somehow they called that last play on the penalty a 1st down. Here's Lundy, a little delay keeper, right up the gut he goes, and he lowers his shoulder and makes a big contact with Luke Pennington in that safety position. So a red 8RX Pharmacy 1st down for Lundy as he gets this one out to the 36-yard line appears. Again, I'm looking across the helmets of players, so we're going to go with that and hope for the best. Man goes in motion, inside handoff. That's to Wallace. He hits the B button, and then a rugby scrum ensues as he gets to the 40. Scoreboard operator is doing absolutely nothing to keep up with the down and distance markers on the screen. So make it 2nd down and 8 from the 41. Lundy keeps it again, tries to come off right tackle and gets hit high. So we have 3rd down. The half. Or an extra point away from evening this game at 14. The Rams just imposing their will tonight. Now they'll go for 2, and Isaac Browning gets in untouched. And the Rams go in front 15-14 with 4:31 to go in the opening half. Back after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration, that was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now with ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you.
So the Rams in front, 15-14, as we welcome you back. And those who have been on the the stream. We greatly appreciate those hanging in there and apologize for the technical issues. Again, we're at the mercy of what we're given here tonight. So just please bear with us is the best I can tell you. So the Spartans will have the football from their 40, trailing by 1 now 15-14, as I'm feeling some precipitation falling for the first time tonight. Pennington wants to throw, slings it out near sideline, a low throw. Kaufman makes the grab, but he's upended immediately as Austin McKee. Now check that Parker Fannin comes up and makes a quick stop. Gain of 4 on the play, makes it 2nd down and 6. That last touchdown brought to you apart by Dr. Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic. 14-play drive, 75 yards, 7 minutes, 18 seconds. The Rams burned off the clock. And they lead it by 1 here inside of 4 minutes to play in the half. 2nd down, 6 for the Spartans. Pennington wants to throw. Pressure coming. Floats it down the middle. Coming back was Kaufman. Fannin was bracketing him underneath. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and 6. Again, if you're with us on the stream, we greatly apologize for the technical issues that we had. Again, we are at the mercy of the elements that we're standing. I'm standing on the back of my pickup truck here tonight to call this game for you. Here we go. Pennington floats it far sideline, has his man there, and going up and making the catch as Austin McKee comes in and makes the hit as he gets it out to his big tight end as Grant Barkston hauls it in and moves the sticks. Rain starting to fall here as the Spartans move it across the midfield stride to the 48-yard line of the Rams. 7th first down of the ball game for the Spartans, who trail it by 1 as we approach 3 minutes to go before halftime. Rams get the football to start the second half. Pennington wants to throw on 1st down. Flings it near sideline. Has his man there. Kaufman gets upended and the pass is incomplete. Big hit there by Brody Austin. Welcome back to the senior. 2nd down and 10. to 14. 2:59 on arrested clock. Pennington on 2nd down and 10. Pressure coming up the middle. Pennington floats it near sideline, and that one is no good. And again, Brody Austin comes in and takes out the legs. And this time it was Slayball. 3rd down and 10. This will be the first 3rd down and 10 that the the Spartans have faced here tonight as the rain is starting to pick up. Spartans are 4 for 4 on 3rd down conversion. The teams are combined 11 of 11. Rain really starting to come down now. This is going to make this a very entertaining night for me. Play clock is down to 2, and the Spartans will burn a timeout. With 2:53 to go, Spartans burn their final timeout of the half. I'm going to try to make sure we've got all the equipment under cover here from the rain as it starts to come in. To 14, Rams leading, and more importantly, an opportunity here to get a stop and get the football back and go down for a chance at a 2-for-1. Biggest play of the game so far coming up right here on this snap. So a natural surface, not turf, here at Sayre. So this certainly plays into the benefit of the Rams, who have been able to run the football right down the throat. They have thrown the ball one time. So 3rd down and 10 out of Braden Webb walking up into the A-gap. Clayball goes in motion, stops on the left wing. Pennington wants to throw, floats it out near sideline, had his man there, makes a cut back inside and gets driven to the ground. It's going to be 4th down. Gets it down to the 46. So a gain of 2, and it's going to be 4th down and 8. And now they're going to have to punt it into the rain that is really starting to come down here. Now, I've got a 10 on the most important stuff, the equipment, not me. Nobody cares about me. So the first punt of this ball game, the first 3rd down conversion stop of this ball game. And the Rams will get the football back with what's going to be right at about 2.5 minutes, 1 timeout, and a 1-point lead here on the road. The Spartans are on the side of the Rams 50, but you got to make certain here, too, that they don't try to do something unorthodox and get you drawn off. Low snap. His knee was on the ground. They say he juggled it. That's Kaufman. He's bottled up and taken out of bounds. So the Rams get the big stop on a loss. So Kaufman gets bottled up and goes back to the Rams' 43-yard line. Now let's see if the Rams can cash in here. Lundy wants to throw on 1st down and 10. Going for the home run ball. Coming near sideline. Jackson Height, and it's incomplete. Rams tried to go into the playbook there and dig out a little something new. Let's see if they go back to the running attack that's been so effective here tonight. Hand off Noah Wallace. Wallace knifing his way through the middle. Goes off the right side, spinning and dragging men with him. And a nice gain there on 2nd down. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 as they'll take Wallace down to the distance to gain to the 33. So a Red 8 RX Pharmacy 1st down. Lundy, a low snap. Pinballs off his own teammate, and then gets swallowed up off the left edge. Gain of 1 on the play. Rams get the football to start the second half as well. So a chance to get a 2-for-1 here and really push this game out of reach. Rain really coming down now here. I got to make certain that this water stays off the equipment. Lundy, slippery ball, comes near side, and that time it's met in the backfield. Good push right up the middle. As getting in there for the stop. And making it 3rd down and 8. The Rams, believe, just burned their final timeout. So it's going to be a loss back to the 33, so a loss of 1. No, check it, back to the 35 now. So a loss of 3 on the play. For the moment, all the equipment is still dry. Boy, what a story this one will be. Trying to keep the iPad dry as well. That's the most important part. (15-14) Rams lead it with 1:27 to play in the half. Facing 3rd down and 12 here from the Spartans' 35-yard line. Rain pelting down here in Lexington. Lundy starts with Browning in his left pocket. He puts 3 receivers wide right. Lundy's going to throw it on 3rd down. Stands in the pocket. Eyeing down the near sideline. Had his man there, and penalty markers fly as the Rams receiver got upended on the near sideline. That was Parker Fannin. And that's going to be 15 yards and a fresh set of downs for the Rams. So it should take it down to the 20. As the Rams huddle up, as so do the officials. So the nose of the football at the 20 on the Johnson Chiropractic Orange Zone door are the Rams. And it's 1st down and 10. 1:21 to play before halftime. Lundy takes, gives it off to Wallace. Wallace with 2 hands on the football, driving the pile forward. It's still moving as he gets across the 15. Going to be an 8-yard gain on the play down to the 12. Points that equal a touchdown. 2nd down and 2. Lundy wants to throw a low throw near sideline, and it's incomplete. Actually, move it back a yard on that last play. It looked like it was a gain of 8. It was a gain of 7. So 3rd down and 3. 44.8 seconds to go before halftime. Raceland with the football at the 12 of the Spartans, leading 15-14. Lundy calls his own number, goes off the right edge, driving himself, slips forward and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Logan Lundy! His 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. And the senior tailback adds to the lead. It's 21-14 with 38 seconds to play before halftime. What a run there by Logan Lundy. But because of the 2-point conversion, the Rams can put the PAT through on this one and make it an 8-point lead. Stanley's extra point attempt. That one, does it sneak in? It does. 38.9 seconds to play. A Johnson Chiropractic touchdown for the Rams. Stanley kicks the extra point through and makes it 22-14. So that drive for the Rams, 8 plays, 43 yards, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. And the Rams in the rain drive it down after the big stop there on 3rd down, our first 3rd down failed conversion of the ball game. And now you got to be careful here. Don't allow this explosive Kaufman back deep. They'll just do a little squib kick that comes near sideline, and the Spartans will field it right in front of the Rams bench. So again, you don't want to give a chance here for an explosive play. And take this to the locker room, and Sayre will have it from their own 35. Do not have any timeouts, trailing by 8. Let's see if the Spartans are going to try to put it on a knee and take it to the locker room, and that's what they're going to do. 22-14 at the half. Spartans are going to go to the locker room. Rams get the football to start the second half. We'll talk about it when we return here in the halftime show on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Quality Marathon gasoline, great monthly specials on snacks and beverages, and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shop. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shop are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitute. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the Tri-State. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Canonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy, living a life.
Someone will be with you. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath, but keep waiting. You don't have anything better to do.
You know, at First and People's Bank, you don't have to wait for an answer. The decision makers are at the bank, and the friendly tellers are always ready to wait on you. First and People's Bank, the home office, member Equal Housing Lender, FDIC. At the half, the Rams in front of Sayre, 22-14. Let's take you back through how this one went down as Raceland kicked the ball off to Sayre. They wanted the football to start things off. They go the distance of the field. 25-yard touchdown from Luke Pennington to Brock Kaufman. 7-0 your score. 8:44 to play in the first. The Rams marched down the field on 15 plays, all of those runs. And Logan Lundy darts in from 6 yards out. We're even at 7 after 1. The Spartans answer with a touchdown off of a 2-yard touchdown to Charlie Slayball. 5 seconds into the second quarter, 14-7 is our score. And then Raceland gets a rushing touchdown by Logan Lundy. The 2-point conversion is true, and the Rams lead it 15-14. Rams get a third down stop against the Spartans, the only third down stop that we've had in the ball game thus far. Rams are 8 of 8. Sayre is 4 of 5. The Rams get the football back with 2:34 to play in the half, and Logan Lundy marches them down the field again. 8 plays, 43 yards, 2 minutes and 4 seconds off the clock. Lundy goes in for his third rushing touchdown. This one a 13-yarder. Extra point is true. 22-14 is your score at the half. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at some numbers from this one. We'll check out on the East Carter and Bell County score and get you ready for the second half of action here on a rainy night in Lexington as our coverage continues on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Fairchild Auto has a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs with in-house financing. Buy here, pay here. Everyone can be approved. Payments as low as $200 a month are available. From the moment you step on the lot until you drive away in your next car, your buying experience with Fairchild's Auto Sales is their number one priority. Use the expertise and resources of their great sales staff to find the right car at the right price. Call 606-494-2030 to schedule your test drive.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration, that was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now with ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/find your career.
Want to keep your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way? Porter Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes with a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Porter's also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, best selection, and best prices in the Tri-State are at Porter Sporting Goods, Route 60 West in Ashland. Your money will be well spent.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
22-14, our score at the half as we welcome you back here to a rainy night in Lexington. Rain starting to let up a little bit. When we just had one heck of a shower blow through here, and the Nissan Titan broadcast booth just got a soaking. But the equipment appears to be nice and dry. I am not, however. But we will play on here tonight as the Rams are in the locker room leading by 8. Let's take a look at our numbers for this one. We'll start first with the Rams. Logan Lundy, 1 of 3 for 3 yards tonight. That's all they've had to do for the passing attack. But the rushing attack has been sustained. The Rams with 187 total yards of offense this evening, 184 coming on the ground. Noah Wallace, 12 carries for 78 yards. Logan Lundy, 18 for 92. Jackson Heighton, 3 for 13. Parker Fannon's caught the lone ball tonight as the Rams have just imposed their will through the running attack here against this Spartans offense and defense this evening. For the Spartans, Luke Pennington, 10 of 16 for 129, 2 touchdowns. He's connected with Charlie Slayball and Brock Kaufman. Kaufman, 5 catches for 94. Slayball, 3 for 25. The numbers look like this for the Rams: 14 first downs, 187 total yards. They're a perfect 8 of 8 on third down conversions tonight. They've been flagged once for 15 yards. Had the 2 fumbles, both of those recovered by the Rams. They've had the football for 16 minutes and 33 seconds. For the Spartans, 7 first downs in the ballgame, 4 of 5 on third down conversions. 132 yards of total offense, 129 through the air. They have been flagged twice for 20 yards, and they've had the ball for 6 minutes and 49 seconds. Put it all together, and the Rams in front by 8 and with the football to start the second half. And our second half coverage continues as we roll on here in the halftime show on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Primary Plus Grayson believes in sharing its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health for the entire family, offering primary care, pediatrics, women's health, counseling services, and an on-site pharmacy all under one roof. Primary Plus Grayson is happy to welcome a new team to their growing family, including pediatrician and internal medicine physician Dr. Kelly Trent, family health nurse practitioners Dawn Jordan and Kelly Spark, and physician assistant Chris Hord. Primary Plus Grayson, 645 Interstate Drive, always welcoming new patients. Learn more about Primary Plus, its medical team locations, and more at primaryplus.net.
Hey, fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
Living a lifestyle.
Someone will be with you. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath, but keep waiting. You don't have anything better to do.
You know, at First and People's Bank, you don't have to wait for an answer. The decision makers are at the bank, and the friendly tellers are always ready to wait on you. First and People's Bank, the home office. Member Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitute. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, dessert, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Raceland, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Canonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
22-14, our score at the half. Raceland in front of Lexington Sayre in the Class Single A Regional Championship. Winner moves on to play the winner of KCD and Ludlow. KCD, the number one team in the RPI at the end of the regular season. Campbellsville is the 2 seed. So if things play out with 1 and 2, a Rams win here would send them to Louisville next Friday night for a trip on the line to the state championship. Last we heard, Pikeville was leading Middlesboro. Coach Beek, did you say 14-8? Last score we had, 14-8, Pikeville leading Middlesboro on a good one down there on US 23. East Carter trailing Bell County 16-8. That game down in Log Mountain, so again, we apologize for the technical issues we had at the beginning of the broadcast, and we greatly appreciate everyone hanging in there with us. Everything's apparently good to go, we believe, from this point forward. We hope so, as long as the rain will hold off and let us get this game in. But I got to give a big shout-out to my buddy Jeff Irwin, who jumped in there and helped us out to get everything squared back at Mission Control. Again, not a prototypical broadcast that you would be doing from the bed of a pickup truck for a regional championship game. But, hey, we're making it work, and we're glad to be on the air here tonight to bring you the coverage of this week's game here in Lexington. 22-14, our score at the half. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half of action. Rams get the football and a chance to add to the 8-point lead as we continue our coverage here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Quality Marathon Gasoline. Great monthly specials on snacks and beverages and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shop. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shops are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shops. Return, refresh, refuel. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration, that was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/find your career.
Fairchild Auto has a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs with in-house financing. Buy here, pay here. Everyone can be approved. Payments as low as $200 a month are available. From the moment you step on the lot until you drive away in your next car, your buying experience is Fairchild's Auto Sales is their number one priority. Use the expertise and resources of their great sales staff to find the right car at the right price. Call 606-494-2030 to schedule your test drive. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenock. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitute. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashford, Greenock, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and Canonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Primary Plus Grayson believes in sharing its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health for the entire family, offering primary care, pediatrics, women's health, counseling services, and an on-site pharmacy all under one roof. Primary Plus Grayson is happy to welcome a new team to their growing family, including pediatrician and internal medicine physician Dr. Kelly Trent, family health nurse practitioners Dawn Jordan and Kelly Spark, and physician assistant Chris Horde. Primary Plus Grayson, 645 Interstate Drive, always welcoming new patients. Learn more about Primary Plus, its medical team locations, and more at primaryplus.net. Quality Marathon Gasoline. Great monthly specials on snacks and beverages and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shop. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shop are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return. Refresh. Refuel.
Back here in Lexington as we get you set for the second half of action. What's up, Joe Brown? Yeah, it's been a fun night, my friends. Rams will get the football to start the second half. And leading by 8. Big hello to my good friend Lynn Carroll, who is tuning in from New York City tonight. Of course, she's a big Chad Pennington fan of the connection back to Marshall. But, Lynn, glad to have you along with us here tonight from the Nissan Titan broadcast booth. Dr. Charles G. Bailey also tuned in this evening. He was my mentor as I went through my time at Marshall. But those two people have been instrumental for me through my broadcasting career, and I couldn't do everything that I've been able to do with everything that I've been able to accomplish without the help of those two. Funny story about Lynn, and Lynn, I hope to God you're listening to it because I know you're going to laugh if you hear this. But the very first game I called for WMUL at Marshall when I was starting this career some 11 years ago, she emailed Dr. Bailey and said, whoever that hick is on the radio, don't let him ever do a game again. Well, that hick, working with the city lady from New York City, went through 2 years of coaching and voice changing and working on things and hopefully has made a turn for the positive. But I greatly appreciate her support and Dr. Bailey's support, and glad to be a member here of the Fluid Sports Network team and on the road tonight with the Rams, and hopefully half a football away from playing Black Friday football and making the turkey on Thursday taste just a little bit better. The Rams looking for their third consecutive regional championship. First ever meeting between these two teams. Sayre did not have football until 2018. They played 2 games that year. They won 1. And then after that season, they kind of started their march toward building a program, and it was built under Mr. Chad Pennington. So as I look through the Saran wrap on my spotting board here tonight, Dr. Bailey, you would love this. So they beat Jenkins on October 5th back in 2018, 46-14. They went 1-7-19, an 8-0 regular season record. They lost in the postseason in 2021 and 22, and then 2 postseason wins this season over Fairview and Paris, and they have it here on their home field playing for a regional championship. Second half kickoff is underway. Backpedaling is Brody Austin. He'll scoop the ball up at the 5. Little dancing comes near sideline, trying to get to the outside edge, and then just finally gets pushed out of bounds. So the Rams will be backed up after a very good kick there by the Spartans kicker. They'll put him at the 18-yard line, and that's where the Rams will start with an 8-point lead to start the second half. A little bit of a breeze starting to kick up now, blowing from left to right as I view it here on the field. Rams working it from right to left. In those white, now brownish, mudded jerseys here on this natural playing surface. Logan Lundy on the first snap to start the second half. Gives it off to Noah Wallace. Wallace comes to the outside edge, angles back inside. Up the seams he goes, and a nice gain on first down for the senior tailback. We'll give him a gain of 6 out to the 24-yard line. Make it second down 4. Another score here by the Rams would be big. As you could really tell in the second, or the latter part there of the first half, they are starting to get tired. And getting tired of getting beat on by these Rams running backs. Here's another handoff. Wallace with a head of steam off the right edge. Pile moving forward. And that'll move the sticks for another Red 8 RX Pharmacy first down, the 15th of the ballgame for the Rams. Take him out to the did not see where that football is. We're going to put him at the 28-yard line, so that's just enough to move the sticks. Handoff, Heighton sweeping left, finds a crease, cuts back in the middle of the field. One man to beat. Shake him at the 50 with reservations for 6. Take it to the house. Jackson Heighton, 72 yards. His longest rushing touchdown of his career. And the Rams answer with points to start the second half. 28-14, Rams up 2 scores. Mike Sammons likes to say in November there's 2 things that doesn't survive. Dogs who can't try to cross the road and teams who can't run the football. Rams tonight, 269 total yards of offense, 266 on the ground. And Heighton with a big one, his longest rushing touchdown of his career, and the Rams lead it by 2 scores. Stanley out for the extra point attempt. What an answer there by the tailback. Stanley's extra point attempt is up as good. 29-14 our score. Back after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Fairchild Auto has a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs with in-house financing. Buy here, pay here. Everyone can be approved. Payments as low as $200 a month are available. From the moment you step on the lot until you drive away in your next car, your buying experience with Fairchild's Auto Sales is their #1 priority. Use the expertise and resources of their great sales staff to find the right car at the right price. Call 606-494-2030 to schedule your test drive. Primary Plus Grayson believes in sharing its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health for the entire family, offering primary care, pediatrics, women's health, counseling services, and an on-site pharmacy all under one roof. Primary Plus Grayson is happy to welcome a new team to their growing family, including pediatrician and internal medicine physician Dr. Kelly Trent, family health nurse practitioners Dawn Jordan and Kelly Spark, and physician assistant Chris Horde. Primary Plus Grayson, 645 Interstate Drive, always welcoming new patients. Learn more about Primary Plus, its medical team locations, and more at primaryplus.net.
72-yard end zone visit by Jackson Heighton. Onside kick, and the Rams think they've got it. And they do. Lyndon Sammons gets inside and comes away with a pigskin. And the Rams' first onside kick of the season is a successful one. And Where did the Rams recover the football is the question. I'm trying to see across the wall of jerseys in front of me. They're going to have it at the 45-yard line of the Spartans. So up 29-14. Handoff, Noah Wallace. Wallace knifing his way right up the gut. And the Rams made no bones about it. They were going to come into this ball game and run the football. Wallace with a gain of 6. Second down and 4. 275 total yards of offense tonight. 272 on the ground. From the Spartans' 38-yard line, near side hash mark. Lundy with Wallace. High snap to give to Wallace. Wallace finds a hole. First down yardage and more as he pushes the pile across the distance to gain. Another Red 8 RX Pharmacy first down, the 17th of the ball game for the Rams. Give him a gain of 6 down to the 33. First down and 10. Inside of 10 to go here to start the second half. Rams leading 29-14. And this is a chance to put this game well out of reach of this Spartans team. Lundy keeps it himself, gets bottled up, spins, and fights for a couple of yards after being met in the backfield. We'll give him a gain of 3. Something out of nothing. Second and 7. Nine minutes to play here in the third period. Rams leading 29-14 on the road with a very late rain shower we got there in the latter part of the second quarter. It has cleared off since then. Here's a handoff. Heighton, little zigzag, cuts back up the middle, and it's serving up third down. Going to put him at the 26. Best I can tell, no, right at the 25. So a gain of 5 makes it third down and 2. Rams a perfect 8 of 8 tonight on third down conversions. Two big backs in the backfield and an offset pistol. Lundy gives it off to Wallace. Wallace hurdles a man and moves the sticks. What a move, Noah Wallace. First down and 10, Rams. Joe Bryant may try to sign him up for some basketball after that one. Down inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone, the Rams go, leading by 15. So they've assessed a personal foul against Raceland. So negate the run. I'm guessing that they're going against the fact that they called him on the hurdle, I'm guessing. So they're going to put it from the end of the run. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 from the 25. Here's Wallace. Slips free. Comes back in the middle of the field. Still on his feet. And his team dragging him down the field. And that may have been enough to move the sticks. And it will. What a run there by Noah Wallace as they dragged him down to the 20-yard line. So first down and 10 from the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone. And the Rams have, again, with these long, sustained drives, keep that offense led by Luke Pennington stuck on the sideline. And play clock winding down. Mike Simmons will burn a timeout. East Carter and Bell tied at 16 midway through the third quarter down in Log Mountain. Again, if you're tuned in with us either on the app or over on Cool TV on the YouTube side of things, we greatly appreciate you tuning in with us this evening and sticking with us here again with some technical issues there in the first quarter. But a big hat tip to Jeff Irwin for working through those and getting those all squared away for us. And again, I can't say enough about what Jeff has been an intricate part of our program and everything we've done here with Cool TV, and just how beneficial that he has been to just everything that we've done. Jeff's even got a little fancy on me now. He's throwing a scoreboard up on there for us. Jeff, we greatly appreciate it, my man. Out of the timeout, first down and 10 for the Rams. Lundy calls his own number, following his lead blocker, rolling off the left side and dragging those those navy blue jerseys, I should say, with him, and then a penalty marker flies at the end. Clock will rest with 6:40 to go in the third, and we'll decide this one after the White Hat and his crew gets together to decide which direction it's going. Logan Lundy comes out the pile pointing toward the Spartans. And it is against them. So it'll be half the distance to the goal after the run. So the run was down to the 10. So a Red 8 RX Pharmacy first down. And then half the distance to the goal will put the football at the 5. And make it first and goal. At least I believe that's where it is. Looks like they've moved it back to the 10-yard line. Lundy on first and goal from the 10. Handoff Wallace sweeping left, and he gets upended off the near sideline. So second down goal. He's going to pick up about 2 on that play. So from the 8, the best I can tell from my vantage point. Lundy keeps it himself. Now a little jump pass in the back of the end zone on the post route. It's in there. It's for 6. Touchdown, Raceland. I'm trying to see who it was that caught the football. And we got a penalty marker on the play on the back end. So the touchdown is good. All right, Fannin on the catch. So the touchdown is good. It makes it 35-14. 5:29 to play in the third. And then the extra point attempt will come, and then they'll assess the kickoff with the penalty on the backside of it. The Rams offense staying on the field looking for 2 here. So Lundy's second completion of the night goes to the end zone. Play clock's at 3. They're going to have to hurry. And they didn't get it away. So a delay of game will back it up 5 yards. So Lundy throws touchdown number 22 on the season. Fannin catches his 10th. That's the first time in the senior's career that he's caught double-digit touchdowns in a season. That gives him a total of 23 in his career. Rams throwing it to the near side, end zone for 2. No good. 2-point conversion fails, 35-14 our score. 5:29 to go in the third. Back after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitute. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the Tri-State. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and Canonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Hey, fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA. So the Rams make it 35-14. That last drive, 8 plays, 45 yards, 5 minutes exactly off the clock. And the Rams have opened up this sizable lead. They've scored 35 points tonight. Sayre had given up 97 all season long. They were averaging outscoring their opponents 39-8. And here tonight, the Rams sending a message of, one, how misconstrued the RPI is, and two, that, yeah, they are still one of the top teams in Class Single A. Here's Kaufman with a good return coming off the near sideline, trying to find a hole. He's got an angle. Stanley trying to push him out of bounds, and they do. But the Spartans with a big answer there. And they'll take it deep down inside of Raceland territory. Looks like they're going to put him see where they have him step out of bounds. Oh, they got a personal foul on the back end of it. So it's going to move the football back to the... Well, they're still walking. They're going back onto the Spartan side of things now. So they're going to put the football back at the 40-yard line. So they'll put the personal foul on the end of the kickoff there. So make it 1st and 10 from the Spartans 40 instead of down inside the Rams 20. 35-14, 20 to play here in the third. Ball comes in motion, stops just left of center. High snap, Pennington brings it out near sideline. Has Kaufman there. He makes the grab across the middle. Brought to the ground immediately there by Brody Austin. But that'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll take him down to the 48 on a gain of 12. A little bit of rain starting to fall once again. Pennington from the gun. Play clock at 20 as he checks the wristband. Moves slay ball for the outside to the wing. High snap. Wants to throw it to the outside and slings that one in the ground. Was looking for a little quick out to Kaufman. And it hit the ground at least 5 yards in front of him. Second down 10.
Pennington tonight, 11 of 18, 141, 2 touchdowns. That gives him 49 on the season with no interceptions. I don't care who you are and what you're doing. That stat right there is remarkable. And this young man he's a heck of a ball player. He's got some good pieces around him, but Raceland tonight is just kind of sending a message that you're there, but you've got some more. There was some movement up front on the line. They didn't get it away, as this one's a handoff to Travis Smith, and it goes nowhere but a backward for a loss. Should have been a false start. Either way, they're still going to lose a yard on it, back to the 49-yard line and make a 3rd down and 11. So 4 for 5 are the Spartans, as their only failed 3rd down conversion attempt tonight gave Raceland the opening to grab the lead, and the Rams have piled on since. 3rd and 11. Pennington wants to throw. Fires it to the far sideline. He's got his man there. Company drops it. Ty Tyson and Austin McKee was in the area. And that's one of the things Coach Mike Salmons talked about. If you lean on them and keep pile driving them to the ground and punishing them, that they're going to eventually make those arms a little bit shorter on each one of those pass attempts. That's exactly what happened. It's 4th down. So the offense staying on the field. 4 minutes, 5 seconds to play in the 3rd. Down 35-14 on the Spartans. Pennington, pressure coming. Floats it down the middle of the field. Cuppin runs underneath it and takes it to the house as he gets past Parker Fannin for the touchdown. 49 yards on the pitch and catch, number 50 on the season for Pennington. The Spartans aren't done yet. They're down 35-20 with 4:03 to play in the 3rd. Rams came after Pennington and nearly got home, and Kaufman was able to run underneath a pass right down the center on the deep post route and puts the Spartans back in the scoring column. So that answer 28 unanswered for the Rams. Graves for the extra point attempt, bangs that one through. 35-21, back after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Fairchild Auto has a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs with in-house financing. Buy here, pay here. Everyone can be approved. Payments as low as $200 a month are available. From the moment you step on the lot until you drive away in your next car, your buying experience with Fairchild Auto Sales is their number one priority. Use the expertise and resources of their great sales staff to find the right car at the right price. Call 606-494-2030 to schedule your test drive. Primary Plus Grayson believes in sharing its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health for the entire family, offering primary care, pediatrics, women's health, counseling services, and an on-site pharmacy all under one roof. Primary Plus Grayson is happy to welcome a new team to their growing family, including pediatrician and internal medicine physician Dr. Kelly Trent, family health nurse practitioners Dawn Jordan and Kelly Spark, and physician assistant Chris Hord. Primary Plus Grayson, 645 Interstate Drive, always welcoming new patients. Learn more about Primary Plus, its medical team locations, and more at primaryplus.net.
5 plays, 45 yards, 1 minute, 22 seconds, time of possession. And the Spartans head at the 14 with 4 minutes and a second left to go here in the 3rd. Luke Pennington tosses his 3rd touchdown of the night. 190 total yards on the evening. Graves with the approach, a wobbly kick to the far sideline, takes a big bounce. Browning scoops it up there. Running with a head of steam as he goes up the far sideline in front of the Spartans bench, in a good starting position there for the Rams. He'll get it out near the 40. They're going to say he fell down and hit his knee at the 36, though. So 3:57 to go in the 3rd. Rams, every time they've touched the football tonight, it's gone to the end zone. Rain starting to fall again.
Rams will start from their own 36. Lundy barks forward on first down. Gives it off to Hyden. Hyden bouncing it to the outside, looking for a gap. Gets the corner, and then gets swallowed up and slammed to the ground. Kaufman providing a little bit of extra emphasis on the end of the stop there. Gain of 1 on the play out to the 37. Make it second down 9. .320 to go in the third. 35-21. Rams leading. Trying to punch a ticket into the state semifinals next week on Black Friday. Lundy gives it off to Hyden. And Hyden will dive forward and pick up maybe one. It's going to be third down. They're going to give him the 38, I believe, as soon as they swap out the wet pigskin. Yeah, they'll put him at the 38. So a gain of 1 makes it third down and 8. The Rams are a perfect 9 of 9 tonight on third down conversions. This would be big for the Spartans. Trailing by 14 to get a stop here. Lundy turns, looks to the sideline. Play clock's at 7. Lundy takes it. Follows his blockers. Makes a man miss. Cuts back into the middle of the field. Moves the sticks. And another red RX Pharmacy first down. Number 21 on the night for the Rams. As he gets it out near midfield. And he's actually going to take it across the midfield stripe and to the Spartans' 48-yard line. So a gain of 14 for Logan Lundy, as he has 116 yards on the night. No, check that now, 120 on the night. Wallace with 107. Here's Wallace on a direct snap, ahead of steam, right up the gut he goes, dragging the pile with him as he picks up a big gain on first down. Down inside the 40 or right at the 40. Looks like they're going to take him right at the 40, so a gain of 8 makes it second down 2. 90 seconds to play in the third. Rams leading by 14 and looking for some more. 3:38 on the ground tonight for the Rams. Check it, 3:27, my bad. 11 total passing yards. Lundy on first and 10. Design keeper keeps it himself. Finds a big hole off the left side. Little stiff arm action there, and it'll move the sticks for the first down. The 22nd of the ball game. And the Rams just marching right down the field at will. Inside the 35-yard line, and get a stoppage in play with a minute 8. I believe we got a player injured as the officials are sending off Kaufman toward the sideline as the rain starts to drizzle down here on the playing surface once again. We'll see if the scoreboard operator could possibly spot the ball on the scoreboard in the middle of the stoppage. Still have yet to tell us where the football is spotted. I cannot see the ball on the field. It looks to be at the 31. So give it a gain of 9 on that last play. So a red 8 RX Pharmacy first down and 10. 1:08 to go in the third. Rams in front by 14. Lundy with Hyden in a pistol look. And penalty marker flies on the far sideline. See what our white hat has to say here. Offsides against Sayre. Oh, no, they just changed it around, and they pointed toward Sayre and then turned it around and set against the Rams. So back it up 5 and make it first and 15. inside of a minute to play here in the third. Rams behind the sticks. Lundy to take the give to Heighton. Heighton finds a crease, lowers his shoulder off the right edge. Pyle continues to drive. And penalty markers flying everywhere now. Every flag on the officiating crew just went in the air. Things starting to get chippy. We'll see what we get from the white hat here. So the officiating crew ganging up on the far side. They're going to put the football, looks like at the 34-yard line. And then we'll see if we just get offsetting penalties here on the back end. I know Wallace. Mr. Wallace just turned and gave me a little wave there from the sideline. He's had himself a heck of a night tonight. So the officials have gone now from trying to figure out the penalty to making dinner plans. For God's sakes, guys, everybody's watching the same game. Somebody make a decision. This is the longest sustained play we've seen in the game tonight. All right, we've had our meeting of the minds. Let's see what we get. We'll get a personal foul against Raceland and a personal foul against Sayre. We'll offset it. And a personal foul against Sayre on the back end. So that's 15, and he's ejected. So a player from Sayre just got ejected. So move the football down to the 34, then put the penalty on the back end of that, and should put it at the 19. I was told that Braden Webb was kicked, was the reason for the ejection by a coach, excuse me. So a coach, as I have just been informed from the Sayre sideline, kicked Braden Webb. So the player has been ejected from Sayre. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Rams leading 35-21. And all of a sudden, things getting very, very chippy here in this one, in this regional championship. Rams getting ready to snap it for the 7th time on this drive, trying to add to the 35-21 lead. Still a lot of conversations happening on the far sideline. East Carter, Bell County, 22 all mid-fourth quarter down in Log Mountain. All right, so now we've winded the clock, and we are back underway now. The Rams do not have to snap this football if they do not want to, and it does not appear they're going to. We're headed to the fourth quarter. The Rams leading 35-21, and they've got the football to start it inside the Johnson Chiropractic Orange Zone to start the third and final stanza. That's when we continue on the Coolest Sports Network.
Fairchild Auto has a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs with in-house financing. Buy here, pay here. Everyone can be approved. Payments as low as $200 a month are available from the moment you step on the lot until you drive away in your next car. Your buying experience with Fairchild's Auto Sales is their number one priority. Use the expertise and resources of their great sales staff to find the right car at the right price. Call 606-494-2030 to schedule your test drive.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
12 minutes to play in this regional championship and a berth and some Black Friday turkey on the line. Rams leading Sayre 35-21. As we welcome you back here to Lexington from the Nissan Titan broadcast booth. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight on a cool and rainy evening in Lexington. Rams will start at 1st and 10 from the Spartans 19 inside the Johnson Chiropractic Orange Zone to start the final stanza of play. Raceland tonight has manhandled Sayre up front. 338 rushing yards this evening. Wallace and Lundy both over 100 in the game. Those muddied white jerseys. Heighten with the handoff. Spins off the near sideline, squeezing onto that pigskin, and he gets met at the point of contact. And he may have lost a couple. They're going to lose 3 on the play, back to the 22. Rams trail at 14-7. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion put them up 15-14. They led at 22-14 at the half. They stretched it out to 35-14 to start the third. Sayre answered with a third down conversion with a touchdown. And that's where we stand for the moment. 2nd down and 13 for the Rams. And here's a ball that's fumbled and scooped up by the Sayre Spartans. So the fumble, the third of the night by the Rams, this time gives it back to the Spartans. So they'll have it at the looks like at the 33-yard line of the Rams with 11-11 to go in the ball game. You got to know what's coming here. Pennington's going to try to take this thing down the field. He'll run over and have a quick word with Slayball. Play clock's at 10. Pennington zips it out quickly to Slayball. He makes the catch, slips forward, and dives forward to the Rams 45, or excuse me, the Spartans 45. Gain of 12 on the play. Pennington over 200 on the night. His season high of 292, that was in the game against Eminence. That was when they won 12-8 back on October the 20th. Outside of pretty much putting the game against Paris away early last week, that was the last meaningful game that team has played in all season. Have played in only one score game this year, and that was that one. They beat Ludlow 14-0 back on September 1st. Play action, Pennington zips it out to the far side, has his man there, and that pass comes out, or was it a catch? We'll say it is a catch as Chase Parker makes his first grab of the night as he climbs the ladder after getting upended. Gets across midfield to the 49 of the Rams and makes it 2nd down and 4. Clock continues to roll. Spartans trailing by 14, 10 minutes to play in the ball game. Regional championship on the line. Rams trying to make it 3 in a row and play Black Friday football on the road next week, which would take them to Louisville. And Sayre's going to burn a timeout here with 9:51 to go as the play clock was drifting away. So Sayre answered with the first points of the ball game. They won the toss. They wanted the football. They marched down the field and cashed in on a 25-yard touchdown strike from Pennington to Kaufman. 7-0 your score. The Rams use a 15-play drive all on the ground. 7-7 late first quarter. Sayre, 5 seconds into the second quarter, gets another touchdown strike from Pennington, this time to Slayball. a 2-yard touchdown, 14-7. Rams counter with a touchdown run from Logan Lundy, his second of the night, 15-14 on the 2-point conversion. Then the Rams get a third down stop. They get the football back, and they go down with 38 seconds to go in the half. A 13-yard run by Logan Lundy, 22-14. Rams get the football to start the second half, and Jackson Heighton springs one from 72. 29-14 is your score. Then Logan Lundy, little jump pass out to Parker Fannin from 8 yards out, 35-14. The Spartans get a stop and a 49-yard touchdown from Pennington, his 50th of the season. And that's where we stand at the moment. So 9:51 on a rested clock, second down and 4. Pennington takes, gives it off to Smith. Smith trying to get to the outside edge, and there's nowhere there. Lyndon Sammons wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss on the play. It'll be third down. They're actually going to say they pushed him back up to the original line of scrimmage of the 49, so make it third down and 4. 4 for 6 on third down conversions tonight are the Spartans. They need the 45 to move the sticks. Pennington slings it out to Slayball. Shoestring catch, makes the grab, and should have enough to move the sticks. Waiting for the official to make the motion. And it is a first down. They're going to put him at the 45. So he got exactly what he needed. Actually, the football's right across the 45. So gain of 4, 11th first down of the ball game, and that clock continues to tick. 9 minutes and some change to go in the contest. Rams up by 2 scores, 35-21. Now a double-barrel shotgun look for Pennington on 1st and 10. Flings it out near Kaufman, and he drops it. Had him right in the hands. He was trying to look upfield. He saw the pressure from Austin McKee coming and could not haul it in. Second down and 10 on the incompletion. Pennington tonight, 15 of 24, 212, 3 touchdowns. Ball on the far side, hash marks. Just past the Spartans logo here on this natural playing surface that has been chewed up by the Rams' cleats on the rushing attack tonight. 324 total yards of rushing offense. They've given up only 2 on the ground to the Spartans. Rams showing blitz. Pennington, pressure coming, scrambling, wants to throw. Ball goes across the tips of the fingers of the man on the far sideline. That was Parker. It's incomplete. It's third down. Clock stops with 8:44 to go. And you got to think if the Rams can get a stop here and get the football back, they may be able to work the remainder of the clock off just by running the ball. Tonight, 51 rushing attempts. And we're going to get another timeout. This one by Sayre. So their second timeout of the half, so they have 1 remaining. But looking at the numbers tonight, Logan Lundy, I'll have to go back in the record books to figure it out when the last time he had 100 or more yards on the ground. I know it was sometime last season, but here tonight he's leading the way with 21 for 129. Noah Wallace, 19 for 115. And looking at some numbers for Wallace coming into the game, he needed 181 to get to the 1,000-yard mark on the season. So third down and 10 from the Rams' 45-yard line for the Spartans. 5 of 7 on third down tries tonight. They've also converted 1 of 2 fourth down tries. This is 4-down territory here. 8:44 to go in the ball game. Down 14. A perfect season on the line for the Spartans. They're at 12-0, the only undefeated team in Class Single A. Rams trying to pick up win number 10 and their third consecutive regional championship if they can hang on here this evening. East Carter and Bell County even at 30 with 90 seconds to play in the ballgame down on Log Mountain. Raiders trying to play into a state semifinal. Low throw, far sideline, it's dropped. Pass was incomplete. It was Charlie Scargan. 4th and 10. Rams this season defensively, 38.7%, 12 of 31 on 4th down conversion attempts against them tonight. The Spartans, 1 of 2 with a brisk breath of air popping up real quickly as they get ready to break the huddle at 12. This could be your ball game right here for the Spartans. Play clock's at 7. Pennington trying to get them set. He barks for it on 4th and 10. Pressure coming. Comes to the outside. The Rams get home. Lyndon Salmons gets there again. Chase Corral's in the middle. Corral and Simmons get home for the big sack. The first of the ball game of Pennington, and the Rams force the turnover on down. And 8:35 away from Black Friday turkey in Ramland. They'll take him back to the Spartans 49, so a loss of 6 as Lyndon Salmons and Chase Corral get home for the sack. That's the 17th sack of the season for the Rams, and they've got 8:35 to play to put this one in the back pocket and head home tonight, region champs. Lundy rolling out, looking downfield. Now he's going to tuck it and just slide. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. But more importantly, a very smart play there by your quarterback. Don't throw that football and let that clock stop. Let it keep rolling. No gain on the play, 2nd down 10. They'll take it inside of 8 minutes on this snap. Big hello to my good buddy Eric Holman tuning in tonight. Greatly appreciate the compliments, my friend. Here's Noah Wallace with a big head of steam. 1st down yardage and more. He's out in space. Touchback inside. Dragging Coffin down inside the 5. Still fighting for the end zone, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Noah Wallace running like a man possessed. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. And the Spartans haven't done either. So where is the football is the question. They're going to put it at the 5-yard line, so a gain of 44. That puts Noah Wallace at 159 on the night. I kidded with Noah this week. I said, how many do you think this week? He said, I think I got 150, Coach. I said, no, I kind of agree with you. On 1st and goal from the 5, from the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone. Jackson Heighton, I believe, fighting for the end zone, and he's going to be just shy. Yeah, somebody tell me where the ball is. I can't see. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from appears to be looks like they're saying it's at the we're going to have to edit this play here a second ago. They're going to say Wallace was down at the 8, so put Heighton down at the 5 on a gain of 3, and now the Rams are going to pick up a delay of game. So move it back to the 10. So 2nd and goal from the 10. 6:27 to go in the ball game. $35-21, Rams in front by 14. And trying to put the nail in the coffin of a third consecutive regional championship. Lundy has thrown the ball only 4 times tonight. He's going to run it. He's going to go right up the middle. He's going to the house for 6 in a regional championship. Touchdown, Raceland. Logan Lundy's 4th rushing touchdown of the night. 41-21, 6:23 to go in the ball game. And Rams fans, I would say go ahead and pencil in. You can put it in Sharpie. Put some Black Friday plans in there for some football next Friday night on the road. So the drive summary there, 4 plays, 49 yards. Noah Wallace picking up 41 of those. And a Johnson chiropractic touchdown makes it 41-21. The Talon Stanley extra point attempt makes it 42-21. 6:23 to play in the ball game. So the Rams tonight, 389 total yards of offense, 378 on the ground, 55 rushing attempts, averaging nearly 6.7 a carry. That, my friends, is domination. And that's exactly what this team wanted to do. But Noah Wallace, his best game of the season coming here tonight. See if I can see some numbers on my rain-soaking board here. It's pretty much all soaked through. Stanley, a little dribbler to the far sideline, and Bryson Rousey comes in and lowers the boom at the 40. And it has been a punishing effort by the Rams all night long on both sides of the football. So first down and 10 for the Spartans from their own 40-yard line. KCD beats Ludlow 29-16. So that will send the Rams to Louisville next Friday if they can close out the final 6:21 here. Thank you, Matt Sparks, for sending that message over to me. Greatly appreciate it, my good friend. So Pennington down 21. Kaufman goes in motion. Pennington rolling out, near side pressure coming. He'll float it off to Kaufman. He'll make the grab in front of the Rams bench, and then he gets driven to the ground from behind. Jackson Height with a big pop. Gain of 8 on the play, second down and 2. They'll get up to the 48-yard line. Inside of 6 to play in the ball game. Near side hash mark for the Spartans. Pistol look for Pennington. Turns, looks to the sideline. Play clock's at 9. Pennington looks right, throws right. Ball's caught and picked off. Nearly picked off as Brody Austin was there. He and Jonah Arnett were barreling down on it and nearly had a pick 6 in mind. Austin's already had one of those this season. It falls incomplete, brings up third down 2. Campbellsville leading Newport Central Catholic 28-17. So that would send the winner of Pikeville and Middlesboro to that one. And then the quarterback keeper goes nowhere as Pennington is trying to get up under center and quickly move it. They're going to put him shy of the 50, so it's going to be fourth down at about a half of a yard. They need a full football to move the sticks. Can the Rams get a push here? Play clock's at 20 as Pennington breaks the huddle. He'll crawl up under center. Pennington, play action, rolling out, pressure coming, fires it down, and it's incomplete. So the Rams got pressure, and with 4:49 to go in the ball game, they're going to take back over and put it in Sharpie. Hello, Mr. Burke. How are you, my friend? Rams are headed to the state semifinals. They're going to play KCD, the number 1 team in Class A based on the RPI. But Rams football has become something customary. Black Friday, Rams regional championships, and Thanksgiving, they all go together. And the Rams are going to do it here for the 3rd consecutive season, a region title and a berth to the state semis. Lundy rolling out, spins free, and turns and slings out of bounds. Incomplete. Only the 5th time that Lundy's thrown the football tonight. Clock stops with 4:42 to go. East Carter and Bell County going to overtime down on Log Mountain. Tied at 30. They may not be home. They may as well just go get a hotel tonight. 4:42 to play in this one. Hand off Noah Wallace. Wallace surveying, trying to find a lane to the outside, and this time he's not going to get it. It's going to be 3rd down and long. So no gain, 3rd and 10. Nope, they'll give him a yard, looks like. So 3rd down and 9. Rams can take it inside of 4 on this snap. Lundy takes, gives it off to Wallace, ahead of steam, lowers the shoulder and dives out for the sticks, and that should move the marker, and it will. That'll take him across the 40, down to the 38-yard line, a gain of 10. Noah Wallace needs 21 yards for 1,000 on the season. Feed the kid. Give him the ball. 1st and 10 on a Red 8 RX Pharmacy, 1st down for the Rams. Lundy wants to throw, zips it near sideline, and it's picked off. A low throw scooped up on the near sideline, and Cuffman's taking it to the house. He picked it at the 30-yard line and goes pick 6 for the 2nd time this season that Logan Lundy's thrown a pick 6, and Spartans aren't done yet. That was not a pass play that needed to be thrown. Still shooting fireworks as they're trying to get this thing. So the extra point, now they're going to go for 2. Pennington, pressure coming off the edge, floats it toward the back corner of the end zone, fighting for position, it's incomplete. So 3:24 to go in the ball game. Logan Lundy throws his 7th interception of the season as Kaufman takes home his 9th pick of the year. So 42-27, 3:24 to go on an ensuing onside kick coming. So Carson Graves will try to put his team back in possession of the football. We've already had one recovered onside kick here tonight, and this one is not going to go 10 yards. And he slaps himself on the helmet because it's going to be an illegal procedure, and the Rams are going to take over possession of the stop of the football. So put the football up on the Spartan side of the 50 at the 47-yard line. Noah Wallace needs 22 total yards to go to 1,000 this season. Double-barrel shotgun look for Lundy on first down and 10 from the Spartan 47. The clap to give to Wallace. Wallace lowers the shoulder, driving the pile right at the far side seam across the 40-yard line. That's going to be just shy of the marker to gain, a gain of 9. Nope, now they're going to give it to him. So move it down 10. So Wallace now 12 yards shy of 1,000 on the season. $177 yards tonight for the senior tailback. Inside of 3 to go in the ball game. Another handoff, Wallace. That's 1,000 as he cuts and shakes and bakes and gets inside. Let's see where they mark him. We got a player down for Sayre as they're cramping up. But it's going to be another red 8 RX Pharmacy first down as it goes down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. And that takes Noah Wallace over 1,000 rushing yards this season. Wallace coming in had 819. He now has 190 yards on 24 carries. 7.9 a carry tonight for the senior. His best rushing effort of the entire season. And this is the second time in his career that he's gone for over 1,000. His career best, 1,028 in his sophomore year. So 2:37 to go. Rams leading 42-27. And the Rams are going to play football on Thanksgiving. There's going to be a little bit of rowdiness going on when the Rams roll back into Ramland tonight well after midnight. You got to give a hat tip to Chad Pennington and his crew here tonight for the Spartans. They are a good football team. You know, his kid with Luke Pennington, you don't throw 50 touchdowns and no interceptions and just do it by luck. The Kaufman kid is as advertised. Slayball is as advertised. Those are two playmakers. But tonight, the Rams just imposed their will at the point of contact of the line of scrimmage. And you have to look at the numbers that they've done with the rushing attack. 412 rushing yards tonight. I don't know that's in the time I've been with Raceland that I've ever seen the Rams rush for 400 yards. So first down and 10 after the run by Wallace. We'll give it off to Browning. Browning a little counter play and spins and gets stood up after picking up a few. Gain of 2 on the play. Down to the 22, and the Rams knocking on the Johnson Chiropractic Orange Zone door. So the Spartans are going to take their first loss of the season. They'll go to 12-1. It'll be the second time that they've taken their only loss in the playoffs. But they picked up their first ever win in the postseason this year, winning over Fairview and in Paris last week. But here tonight, the Rams sent a message, and it's done it with the rushing attack. As Jackson Hyden goes a little inside run there and gets inside the 20. Going to bring a third down. Clock resting with 1:37 to go. Did Sayre call a timeout's my question. So they're going to give him a gain of 4. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. They've got it. There's Wallace on a spin to the outside. And a penalty marker flies on the back end. We got that one against the Rams. I believe it was a hold. So let's take it back to the 28. Well, now they'll put it at the 23. They'll make it 3rd down and 9 from the 23-yard line. Near side hash mark for the Rams. 69 seconds to play in the ball game. 42-27, the Rams looking for just a little bit more. But they've got all they need here tonight for a regional championship. Here's Wallace with that heavily stained jersey driving the pile near sideline. Rugby scrum still pushing forward and nearly got down to the distance to gain, and then a penalty marker flies at the end. It was near the Rams sideline. So Wallace will move the sticks. Rain starting to come through again. Clock resting with exactly 1 minute to play. A personal foul against Sayre. So it's going to go half the distance to the goal and make it 1st and goal. And I'll have to check and see where the spot of the football is going to go after the infraction. So they've put the football at the, looks like at the 2, so the run down to the 4. At least that's what we're going to call it, because I can't see a thing. Best I can tell, it's around the 2-3 yard line. Play clock is rolling. Game clock is rolling as well. Lundy can go up under center and put this one on the knee and call it a victory formation and a region championship for the Rams. 3 consecutive for the Ramblers as Lundy takes a knee, and the Rams are headed to Louisville on Black Friday to play for a chance and a berth in the state championship. Final score here tonight. Raceland defeats undefeated Sayre 42-27, and the Rams are off to state semifinals for the 3rd consecutive season. Postgame show when we return after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Living a lifestyle.
Someone will be with you. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath, but keep waiting. You don't have anything better to do.
You know, at First and People's Bank, you don't have to wait for an answer. The decision makers are at the bank, and the friendly tellers are always ready to wait on you. First and People's Bank, the home office. Member Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Quality Marathon gasoline. Great monthly specials on snacks and beverages and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shop. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shops are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shops. Return, refresh, refuel. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Want to keep your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way? Porter Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes with a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Porter's also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, best selection, and best prices in the Tri-State are at Porter Sporting Goods, Route 60 West in Ashland, where your money will be well spent.
Regional championship for the Rams and on to the state semifinals with a win here tonight on the road, 42-27 over Sayre, as the previously undefeated Spartans taste of defeat for the first time this year on their home field, and the Rams will play on Black Friday. They'll head to Louisville and play KCD, the top team in Class Single A in the RPI rankings at the end of the regular season. So the Rams will make the trip to Louisville next Friday at 7:30. Let's take a look at how this one went down. Sayre won the toss, and they wanted the football. They go right down the field, and Brock Hoffman hauls in his first touchdown of the ballgame. Luke Pennington connects with him from 25 yards out. 7-0 your score. Rams answer with a 15-play drive all on the ground. 85 yards they go. 7-7 as Logan Lundy capped off his first of 4 rushing touchdowns of the night. 7-7 after one. The Spartans respond with a touchdown to start the second quarter. Luke Pennington, a 2-yard touchdown toss to Charlie Slayball, 14-7. The Rams answer, 4:31 to play in the half as Logan Lundy goes in from 4 yards out. 2-point conversion is good. 15-14, Rams grab the lead. They would not give it up the rest of the way. They get a first third down conversion stop with a ball game coming midway through the second quarter. And the Rams grab the football right back, and Logan Lundy goes to the end zone. 13 yards on the rush, 22-14, your score at the half. Rams get a big run from Jackson Heighton, 72-yarder on his longest rush of his career. This one goes to the house for 6, 29-14. Rams get an onside kick. They recover it. They push it in for 6 as Parker Fannin hauls in a 6-yard touchdown, or excuse me, an 8-yard touchdown strike from Logan Lundy, 35-14, with 5:29 to go in the third. Then the Spartans respond as Pennington on fourth down hooks up with Brock Kaufman from 49 yards on the pitch and catch on the run, 35-21, your score after 3 quarters. Logan Lundy gives it off, or takes and calls his number once again. 10-yard run with 6:11 to go in the ball game, 42-21. Lundy throws a pick 6 on the backside of that, gives Sayre a 42-27 deficit with 3:24 to go in the ball game, but they could get no closer. And the Rams run this one out and take the victory formation at the just in front of the goal line of the Spartans. And the Rams call this one a win tonight as Noah Wallace goes for over 200 yards tonight. 25 carries for 209 yards. It takes him well over 1,000 yards on the season. Raceland this evening, the numbers on the ground was remarkable. 446 total yards, 437 on the ground on 63 rushing attempts. That's a statement, my friends. So the Rams are off to the Final Four next Friday in Louisville. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll break down the numbers. We'll talk with head coach Mike Simmons and wrap it up here tonight on a rainy night in Lexington. Rams region champs for the 3rd consecutive season, and our coverage continues after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Hey, fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union
Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration, that was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now with ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/find your career.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitute. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the Tri-State. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Canonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Final score here tonight, 4 wins tonight over Middlesboro. They'll go to Campbellsville. But Mike Salmons continues to run. The Rams, 3 consecutive region championships as they win it here tonight on the road to pick up their 10th win on the season. All right, let's look at some numbers for you for the Rams. Logan Lundy, 2 of 6, 11 yards, 1 touchdown. He also was picked off for a return of a touchdown. Rushing looks like this, and it was remarkable. Noah Wallace, 25 carries for 209 yards, 41 for his longest. That one took him over the 1,000-yard mark for the season. Jackson Height, 9 for 93. He had 1 for 72 that went to the house for a score. Logan Lundy, 24 for 139. The Rams tonight, 437 rushing yards on 63 carries. They snapped the ball a grand total of 69 times, 63 of those on the ground. So you want to make a statement, that's how you do it right there. For the Spartans, Luke Pennington tonight, 16 of 29, 220 yards, 3 times for 12. Luke Pennington 1 for 1. Slayball 5 catches for 41 yards. Brock Kaufman 8 for 163. That's 3 yards shy of his best this season of 166. He did go to the end zone twice for scores. So here's your final numbers. The Rams, 28 first downs. They were a perfect 12 of 12 on third down conversions tonight. 448 total yards of offense, 437 on the ground. 63 rushing attempts, 6.94 per carry. Rams were flagged 6 times for 51 yards. They had 3 fumbles. They lost 1 of those. They had the football tonight for 34 minutes and 45 seconds in the dominating effort over the Spartans. The Spartans, 11 for tonight on conversions. After going 4 for 4, they were then, from that point, 1 of 5 the rest of the way. They were 1 of 4 on fourth down tries. 217 total yards of offense tonight for the Spartans. They get 3 rushing yards. They go through the air for 214. They had the ball for 12 minutes and 22 seconds. We'll take our final break. We'll see if we can grab Coach Salmons and get some comments from him on the other side, and we'll wrap it up with a region championship for the Rams as we continue here in the postgame show from the Nissan Titan broadcast booth on the Coolidge Sports Network.
Fairchild Auto has a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs with in-house financing. Buy here, pay here. Everyone can be approved. Payments as low as $200 a month are available. From the moment you step on the lot until you drive away in your next car, your buying experience with Fairchild Auto Sales is their number one priority. Use the expertise and resources of their great sales staff to find the right car at the right price. Call 606-494-2030 to schedule your test drive. Primary Plus Grace Grayson believes in sharing its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health for the entire family, offering primary care, pediatrics, women's health, counseling services, and an on-site pharmacy all under one roof. Primary Plus Grayson is happy to welcome a new team to their growing family, including pediatrician and internal medicine physician Dr. Kelly Trent, family health nurse practitioners Dawn Jordan and Kelly Spark, and physician assistant Chris Hord. Primary Plus Grayson, 645 Interstate Drive, always welcoming new patients. Learn more about Primary Plus, its medical team locations, and more at primaryplus.net. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenock. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Quality Marathon gasoline, great monthly specials on snacks and beverages, and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shop. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shop are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitute. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the Tri-State. Ashland, Greenock, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and Canonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Hey, fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
Back here in post-game coverage from the Nissan Titan broadcast booth, Coach Mike Sam is making his way this direction, and we'll get some words from him. And I'm interested to see what he has to say about the numbers that he's going to see on the screen here in just a moment. So, no, it's all good. Yeah, we're live. So let me stick some numbers in front of you here, Coach. We talked about this before the game, and I said, I think you probably want to try to run the football in the month of November. How about 63 carries and a total tonight of 437 rushing yards? Noah Wallace goes for over 200. He goes for 209 tonight. Logan Lundy, 139. You said before the game you wanted to set the tone at the point of contact, and I think you guys got the message well received.
Yeah, I mean, again, you got to be able to run the football in November to survive, and I always joke about, two things that don't survive is November's dogs that try to cross the road and rush hour traffic, and teams that can't run or stop the run in football. And so I felt like by and large we ran the ball. Obviously, over 400 yards is phenomenal, and I don't know what they ran for, but it couldn't have been much.
3 yards.
Yeah, I mean, so there you go. It wasn't always pretty at times. We had some chances to really put the game away multiple times in the third quarter, had a chance in the fourth. Didn't do it, but our kids are so resilient, and so just super proud to be their coach, and we're so really grateful for 7 more days with these guys.
Your first drive after they go down the field, they march it right down there, put it in the end zone, 7-0. 15 plays, 85 yards, 7 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, it took the whole first quarter, especially after they went 81, I think, on the first drive. We had one third down. They picked it up, and we just couldn't get a stop. And I was really proud of our defense. I usually had 200 yards of offense. Sometimes it may have felt a little different than that. But, they had 2 possessions. And right there, first quarter, start of the second quarter, 2 touchdowns. The rest of the game, they had 1 offensive touchdown. That was on 4th and long here in I guess it would have been the third quarter. We had a chance to put the game away. Other than that, they're late in the game. Bonehead play by the coach. And I'm sure I'll get in trouble for that. However that works. But, I thought our defense really adjusted. They get the rid of the ball well. They get rid of the ball quick. They have a dynamic receiver. And so they put us in some positions there. But listen, when you can control the A gap, you can win a football game, and we did. We unfortunately had the one turnover. I don't think they had any, but we did have the one. And other than that, the difference in the game.
Talk about Noah Wallace tonight. He goes for over 200 this evening. He also goes for over 1,000 in his career on the season. Only the second time he's done it. He did his sophomore year. He was over 1,000. But tonight, you could really tell he was running to contact, just like Logan was every time he touched the football.
Yeah, just super proud of those guys. Senior guys who really put their bodies in position to be able to do this. You just can't show up every day and be able to handle between the two of them. Call it 50 touches. I mean, that's astronomical. And when you're calling plays, you can line up and just snap the ball to the quarterback, or snap up and hand the ball to the number 2, and you're going to get, I don't know what the average was there, some
almost 7 yards.
7 yards of carry. That's pretty satisfactory. Offensive players get greedy like I did there late, but overall, also we would be duly noted, and we would be remorse if we didn't mention our offensive line, right? I mean, just how much those guys have grown up, particularly about where we were in August, and we got some new guys in there, and those guys adjusted to the game, and where they've grown over the past, what is this, week 13? What they've done in 13 weeks is, it's the biggest stage, right? I mean, there's 8 teams left in Class A, and you line up, put your hand on the ground, and you run the ball 62 times for 440 yards, nothing other team would do about it. Special.
You look at, again, what the defense did, and you talked about this before. You said you wanted to punish them and make those arms get a little shorter on those catches, make those balls not get there on time, and you can really tell you guys got their timing off a lot there, especially in the second half.
Yeah, I feel like, we actually got a big sack on 4th down. That was good. A couple of times we just misplayed balls. They'd have a couple drops. But, again, that's all part of it. When you throw the ball, it's old adage, 3 things that happen to them are bad or something like that. So
that's a Coach Huffy right there.
Yeah, and I think it's a whole Barry Bryant thing or something. And so, we like to throw the ball around, too, when we can or if we can. But, again, to survive this time, you got to line up and run the rock, and that's what we were able to do tonight. They weren't able to do that. It's just hard to survive if you got to put it in the air every time. Just to me, bad things can happen. And, credit to our kids, man. We're 2 hours from home. We pulled those chin straps a little bit tight and went right at it.
You go for 2 there after getting the second touchdown. What was the thought there of trying to get the lead and going up 15-14?
Not really. We had planned to just kick it, and we just have a little swinging gate there. And the first time we scored, honestly, we probably should have done it then. They didn't adjust to it. We saw it up top. Actually saw it on the field, too. But the guys up top said, look, we need to do that again. If they haven't had a chance to make an adjustment, we need to flip it out there. And the guy walked in the end zone. So, big credit to our assistant coaches for seeing that. And we have guys that watch that part of the game. And, I think we ran that play maybe one time back earlier in the year. They'd have to really dig in the film to find it. And maybe they seen it, maybe they didn't. Young kids, we've been there. Teams do that to us some, too. And that's all it was trying to execute a play that we practice all the time. And, so we'll find another playoff that works.
Jackson Hyde busts one there to start the third quarter, 72 yards, his longest rushing career touchdown. How big was that?
Huge. I mean, again, we always talk about the first 4 minutes, 5 minutes of the third quarter, and then, a lot of times these experts talk about the middle 8, last 4, first 4, total domination, got to stop. They muff the punt, score, so give us 1 score separation. Get the ball in the third quarter, bam, score, 2 score separation. And actually we get to force the thing on the kickoff there and get another score. And so that kind of, gave a little comfort level there. And so we're really, really able to kind of separate ourselves. We had a chance to really put it away, and that's when they got us on the 4th and long. But our guys came out of the locker room really ready to go, and I think our guys bought into the game plan. And the game plan was that we're going to play as physical as we can play tonight, and the game's going to be won on line of scrimmage. And so that's what we did. We'll heal up, regroup, watch a little film, get a little scout report, eat a little turkey, and we'll go again in 7 days.
3 things in the month of November for Raceland football, and it seems to kind of be a testament here lately. Running the football, stopping the run, and eating turkey and playing football on Black Friday. How big is that? You're going to play KCD, the top team in Class Single A, on the RPI.
Yeah, super special. I mean, I think this is, we talked up there with our team the first time that we'd won it 3 years in a row, 7 and 11 years. Sometimes you just pinch yourself and just be grateful and humbled to be in this position with, such great support here tonight. I don't know what the fan situation was, but it seemed like, we had all kinds of fans up down the sideline, maybe as many as they did. So, just really grateful, great administration, assistant coaches put a lot of time into it. And at the end of the day, it's about the kids, and it's about our players, and we pour our heart and soul into them, and in return, they give it back, and we saw that tonight, and we're excited to eat a little breakfast on Thursday morning, practice a little football, eat a little turkey, and then get on the road and head along.
Sounds good, Coach. Congratulations on a nice win tonight. We'll see you next week, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, James. Appreciate you.
Head coach Mike Salmon joining us here in the Nissan Titan broadcast booth here in the postgame show. So the Rams stick a tough loss in the back end of the Spartans, their first one on the season. They'll go to 12-1 on the year. The Rams 10-3. They're off to KCD and against the top team in Class Single A based off of the RPI. They'll play on Black Friday for a trip to the Kroger Field and to play on the carpet for a state title coming up next week. We'll be on the road with the Rams. Our coverage will begin at 7:10 on Countdown to Kickoff right here on the Cool Hits Sports Network. I'll be with you tomorrow morning right here on the Cool Hits Sports Network for Let's Talk Sports. We'll break down all the games from around the area. The East Carter tough loss. They lost to Bell County 38-36 in overtime. So a tough run there by the Raiders comes up short, but hat tip to Tim Champlin and his crew. What a phenomenal job they've done. But the Rams, they'll keep playing. I may see if I can drag Coach Salmons in to talk about it in the morning. Again, I get a big thanks out to all of our sponsors, JD Flooring in Greenup, Kurt Robinson State Farm, Greenup County Public Library, Miller and Music Funeral Homes in Greenup and Ashland, Doc Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic, Red 8 RX Pharmacy, of course, Crazy Lady Cabins and Pizza, James Do It Best Hardware, and Sargent's Tires. We greatly appreciate all their support here with us and Raceland football with the Cool Hit Sports Network. A big thanks to everyone back at the station. We had some audio trouble there at the beginning on the stream, but Dwayne and Jeff got it together and got it all squared away. I greatly appreciate them taking care of everything this evening so we can bring you the coverage here on the road. Again, your final score, Raceland 42, Sayre 27. The Rams three-peat for the region championship, and they are headed back home tonight, victorious, and a trip to the state semifinals next Friday in Louisville. That's it for me here tonight. Big thanks to everyone that tuned along and gave us some shouts out. We greatly appreciate all the support. I'll be with you tomorrow morning on Let's Talk Sports beginning at 9 o'clock right here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. So for one final time from the Nissan Titan broadcast booth, Raceland are region champs, 42-27 your final score. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning on Let's Talk Sports right here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Kentucky High School football action on the Cool Hits Sports Network. Tune in each Friday night for exciting high school football action right here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Your online home for the best coverage of the Kentucky Wildcats and high school sports. This is the Perry Distributing Sports Channel, a service of CoolHits1057.com. Your online home for the best coverage of the Kentucky Wildcats and high school sports. This is the Perry Distributing Sports Channel, a service of CoolHits1057.com.
Nobody has more high school sports. Cool Hits 1057.
This is your online home for the Leach Report, Kentucky Sports Radio, PR.